Hey, Xiaomi UFC here. This showcase is gonna be a little bit late. But wow, that performance at UFC 309 from John Jones was something else, man. But much respect to Stipe for taking the fight against a very scary opponent. And he is also a firefighter, if you guys didn't know. So he has like bravery of that only 1% of this population has. So I definitely he definitely earned my respect for sure. I'm a newer UFC fan, so it's not part of my era, but my God, he is an absolute warrior. From eating a lot of front kicks and clean, twos down the pipe, and my God, that was a great fight from both of them. But let's run through the perks real quick. He does have workhorse, marathoner, laser focus, skirmisher, and recharger. So, for the most part, we're gonna be boxing with him. 95 punch speed, and when he's throwing straights and things like that, it'll be a 98 because of the laser focus. 93 punching power, great accuracy. Everything else is pretty, in the middle. Same with the grappling. Besides, really good submission defense, clinch striking, his clinch control, and also his deadly ground striking too at 93. He has 95 cardio, 96 chin, 95 body. I mean, this guy's like I said, a tank, as we saw today. He took a lot of punishment that not a lot of people can take. And we also got 5-star jab, body straight, overhand. His boxing combos are 4 stars. And he also has a 4-star body jab. So for the most part, we're boxing. We'll opportunistically grapple because the takedowns aren't that good. All right, here goes fight number one for Stipe. Um, yeah, I was gonna do the showcase before USA 309, but to kind of share how I think he could win, things like that. Wow, that performance is crazy. The durability of Stipe is legendary for sure. Like most of the people at heavyweight would have definitely got finished a couple times on the ground, but he survived and until he got finished, of course. But yeah, this is known as one of the best um, heavyweight MMA fighters to ever grace our planet. He has the most title defenses at heavyweight. For you guys who don't know that, so this guy is an absolute legend and one of the best heavyweights we've ever seen. And man, I thought it was gonna be a bit closer than that, but I thought Stipe's boxing would overwhelm Jones a bit. I thought he would pressure Jones with boxing more than he did. But easier said than done because Jones has like the longest reach in the UFC, and he also uses tons of different weapons from oblique kicks, front kicks as we see, spinning body kicks. He was clinching a little bit. Also the takedown threat. Um, as far as we know, I don't think Stipe has faced somebody with like really strong judo takedowns like that, or really strong trips and thing. It's not familiar to him, so maybe it caught him off guard, or maybe he thought Jones wasn't that good enough to take him there like that. Because he did go against DC 3 times. DC couldn't just walk through Stipe on the ground. Um, so yeah, it was definitely surprising. I really hope he faces Tom Aspinall next. But unfortunately, well, actually not fortunately, because with Stipe's age, he has retired. Which hopefully he's made a lot of money throughout his career to live a nice, comfortable life. Um, just wow, I'm still shocked. It's probably like an hour or two after the event. I actually had Stipe possibly winning. I'd say like a toss up, like 50-50. But wow, that was a crazy performance for sure. But let's not forget all the accomplishments Stipe has had over these years, beating DC twice in a row. Alright, well, on to the next fight. We actually do have a John Jones. This fight's gonna kind of show my issues with the game still. About like people surviving too long and just how the game is. But I still enjoy it. I'm a big fan of the UFC, so I definitely love this game. I would have definitely loved to see Jones versus Stipe when Stipe was in his prime. But yeah, unfortunately, we'll never know. Hopefully, the next time we see John in there, he's definitely gonna be facing Tom. Yeah, but Stipe definitely has some elite boxing at heavyweight. You ever seen those body shots he's doing in DC to get him out of there? It's nasty boxing. You know, I can't really speak too much on his career for the most part. You know, I haven't really followed him much because by the time I got into UFC, y'all, I was probably, I think one of my first pay-per-views was Ngannou versus Gon, I believe, and maybe a few fight nights before them. I just started off playing from UFC 4, but I seen a lot of Stipe's highlights. You know how he got the title, knocked out from Doom, how he knocked out Alistair Overeem, deadly ground and pound. Man's a legend. I just wish, you know, we got to see this fight way earlier. I would have loved to see Stipe possibly take on someone else too. I feel like he could definitely still have a chance to be a very top, like, elite heavyweight. Because when you're at the heavier weight classes, I'd say you definitely could fight a little bit longer. Trying to work the body and work Stipe's boxing in this fight, because that's our advantage compared to Jones with the 89 speed and I think like 86 power, so it's very low, so we definitely have a big boxing advantage. Our opponent, as you can see, is very wild and unpredictable. We're also going to be making like a common combos like list for UFC 5. Nothing crazy complex, just something in case if you guys are seeing that you don't have more than a few combos or you want to add new combos to your game. Very basic small boxing combos work very well in this game. From using your jabs, your body jabs, using those weapons to open up some bigger combos. And for the most part, early in these fights, like rounds 1 and 2 out of a 5-rounder, you don't really need to have big combos. You know? If you know how to set up and chain a few small short combos, as we do right here, that was a rear body uppercut into a lead body hook. We get the rock and drop him. There we go. We almost get him out of here, but he survives. But yeah, Stipe feels really good in this game though. He has really fast hands and great durability. I tend to use Tom Aspinall in this more often than not. I do like Tom's speed, the power, and Cyril Gane also. I do like the outside fight. Like, I could box, as you guys can see, but that's not like my preferred way to play, and it's not my strongest weapon in my game. I'm trying to get better at it though. I've been forcing myself to box only for the most part and not use too many kicks well, not in this video, I did use some kicks, but so just to practice to get better, you know. In any area you are weak at in this game, it is good to force yourself to do it more. I would say in quick fight, not ranked. I mean, ranked is a lot of the same styles and just a lot of cheese and exploits. So quick fight, you get a huge variety. You get competitive matches here and there. You get fun fights. You get close ones. You get easier ones. I feel like I have more fun like that. You know, not like if I had to face like a clinch spam in Division 20, almost like every other fight, this game I couldn't really play it that much. So quick fight definitely grants me the opportunity to enjoy variety and for me to practice my game. I did hit Division 20, I believe maybe a season or two ago. So once I got the badge and I proved to myself I can do it in UFC 5, I had no real reason to continue ranking. I don't have any ambitions to be like a top 100 or anything. I'd rather just put on some cool fights for you guys, teach you guys what I know, help you out get better. That's about it. Same thing for Undisputed, you know. Got some videos coming on that tomorrow or later today. So you drop him, jab, rear hook. I'm gonna try to do ground and pound, but I saw I only had a couple more shots, and I didn't finish him, so we stand up while he's still hurt. Still trying to win some of these boxing exchanges. As you can see right there, he jumps up with a flying knee, catches us, and we survive. Yeah. And then we're gonna lash up a guillotine. We deny left. That's the animation right there. We lock that in. You see, like, I felt like I should have been able to finish this guy by now, but flying knees is also something that bothers me. Like, you can abruptly just jump up while people are throwing at you, or just moving around directionally. But yeah, it's okay, man. You know, we gotta do what we can do, and we gotta do what we gotta do as well with grappling. You know, I just saw that happen. I was like, okay, I almost got finished, so I took him straight to the ground and kept it there. As we get the arm triangle finish on John Jones to cap off a crazy war. Alright, third and final fight. Yeah, this fight is a little bit laggy, but opponent's still kind of crazy. So, even if you feel like you're better than some people, you still have to be very careful. You know, as you can see in the last fight, I'm confident that I am, you know, better than the player, striking wise. But as you can see, it's similar to MMA in a sense where like you can still get caught. You know? Like I was throwing like a 1-2 and I got caught with a flying knee, so I had to play it safe and let the ego go and just take him down to the ground. Well, not take him down, but just keep it there and tap them out. You know, don't be ashamed to have to grapple people. Try it out. There's plenty of times where I have to grapple people because I've taken too much damage, too many mistakes. Yeah, this gun's definitely wild. You gotta be careful. Sometimes he can catch you with a random head kick. You never know. So you just definitely want to be very defensively sound. Yeah, but I would love to see a prime like Stipe alter ego. You know, he's one of the best heavyweights ever, and now he's retired. That would be a perfect time to release a cool like in prime Stipe. Maybe the one where he finished DC to reclaim his title. Alright, as we get the stack guard right here, we again do that by having a 10% stamina lead, and then we posture up, hold L1 R1 and flick up to get the stack guard, then hold L1 R1 and flick right to get the side control pass. And as we lock up our opponent in crucifix. Here guys, like if you have full stamina, you can hold R1 and power transition out of here, which makes the transition a lot faster. And it does take more stamina, but you know, if you do have a good amount of stamina, I would suggest power transitioning out because you can get stuck like this. As our opponent does get out of it. So he has no stamina, so I'm pretty sure my transition could beat his. And we're gonna posture up and ground and pound Surogan into the Shadow Realm. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely learned a thing or two.